and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan, my pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there, guys. My name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Riki, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi, everyone. My name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Devine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Tirali of House Regara, an Earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who cooks the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded. Act 3, 100 Kingdoms, 100 Heresies.
And the free one. That puts me at 15.
Okay.
So once the guards come up, I'm going to let loose the sorcery.
Okay, then. So, in that case, I'm going to consider that shape sorcery action to be part of your stunt for join battle. But it sounds like the battle is about to break out. So, if you guys want to, let's get some initiative rolls in here. Since it has been nearly a year since we've done a single combat, let's get a quick refresher in here. So join battle is your wits and awareness, I believe. My God, you'd think that I would remember this, but it has been so long. Yes, wits and awareness, plus 3 automatic success.
Sorry, I was going to say exactly what you said. I have it written on the bottom of my paper.
Mm-hmm. I literally just went to the important documents and scrolled up a little bit.
You can stunt and join battle, right?
You absolutely can.
No, Riki's just going to kind of casually saunter back to where he laid his staff down and, loosen his tie up. It has been a good while, huh? And he's going to, kick his staff up with his shoe and catch it and turn back around. And I think I can enter the Golden Janissary stance for free, right?
I believe that there is a specific way that you're allowed to do that. I will look it up for...
I think so, too. I have it right here.
In just a moment. Whenever you land a decisive attack against a creature of darkness, you may reflexively enter the form.
Right. But I'll still do that as my join battle. I won't enter the form, but I'll enter my combat stance.
Okay, sounds good. With the kick up of the staff and taking on your combat stance, I will give you an extra 2 dice on the join battle. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to give you a 2-dot stunt. Regen willpower, 2 extra dice, and an auto success. Because everything up to this point has kind of led up to this join battle, and I'm kind of here for it.
Okay, wits and awareness, you said, right?
Yep. And if you have the awareness excellency, you can excellency it.
I do not. Still 5 successes, though.
Plus 3, so your initiative is at an 8. Don't forget, you can use excellencies, you can stunt your joint battle, you can do whatever you want.
I will attempt to stunt it by, I guess, throwing the emissary robe down on the ground. I don't really have a good stunt for this. I'm just going to throw it on the ground, kind of do a quick twirl and grab my bow off my back and pull it out and get ready to fire.
Yeah, I don't have much. I'm just going to pull out my howitzer anti-material tank cannon off my back.
Listen.
No, you listen. You have a literal weapon of a war crime on your back there.
I'll give you an extra 2 dice for that.
2 dice?
Yeah, 2 dice.
Okay, and it's plus 3, so would I just add that in as auto successes?
If you want to do that, just make sure that you let me know.
Okay, well, what I'm rolling is going to add 3 auto successes to count as that +3 for battle.
Okay, sounds good.
8.
Between Riki and Ferris, which one of you guys has the higher dex?
I have a 5.
My dex is 5.
Okay, we will. I mean, you guys can just pick who, so long as I don't have any other like enemies or whatever that go at 8. You guys can just pick who goes first.
Riki can go first since I'm following his actions here.
Okay.
So, question. Is there, because you said there's an area that leads to below the deck, correct?
Yes.
Is it basically a door and then stairs that go down, so it's got kind of like almost like a little roof to it? Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I have an idea of what you mean. So to let you know, where you guys are on one end of the ship. If you guys go down the stairs that you're near, there is a door that then goes basically will go down into the below part of the ship, but there are little slats in the wood that one could theoretically jump down into to kind of go down to where that the cargo is being held, so to speak.
Cool. Well, the reason I ask is because I would like to have Elian basically, since they haven't come topside yet, I would like to have them jump up to the top of that little overhang of where we assume the guards are probably going to come out and just kind of wait there. So when they start running out, they can kind of just shoot down. And also if they come out and look around, there's literally just a person sitting there staring with just eyes wide open staring back at them as well.
Sounds good to me. I'll give you a 2 dot stunt for that.
I need to start writing down what each stunts gives me because I'm so bad at this.
2 extra dice, auto success, and regen willpower.
That's okay. I'm also bad at remembering what each...
Yeah, I also forgot to include the auto success on the other thing that I did that I got it for. I remembered the 2 dice. I'm also going to do what Britt did and just include the 3 successes and his auto successes.
Sounds good.
14.
Jesus.
Hey.
Okay, and then we just need Tirali and Devine.
I'll let Tirali go first, because I imagine while they're doing their stuff is when I'm getting those 2 shape sorceries in.
So, since I have a way to auto-enter form, I'm not really going to be doing anything too much currently and waiting for that to happen. But since I'm still standing on the gondola this whole time watching everything, you will see Tirali recognizing battle's about to break out, start doing some stretching, popping of muscles, bones, cracking her fist, and then she'll just leap down from the gondola onto the boat with the full force of the earth that she empowers or embodies. And there'll be just like a little crack in this very hardwood underneath her. Very subtle, but if, people were paying attention, that they would notice and should probably be alarmed by.
Hell yeah, girl. I'll give you a 2 dot stunt for that. So 2 extra dice, and auto success, and regen willpower if you need it.
For all those dice, you would think it would have been better, but we always know how I join battle. That's why we picked my auto form the way we did.
Right? And then you also get +3, so that actually puts you at 8 as well. And then finally, Devine. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get 4 of you at 8.
Because I read intentions in this scene, I get to use wary yellow dog attitude and roll wits and socialize.
Oh, okay.
So Divine's going to point at one of these slavers that hasn't made it to the edge of the ship yet. Hey, buddy, stand right there and you might not get hurt. Fulfilling my bad advice socialize specialty.
Okay.
You're still
Then
whack.
he's he's gonna do the good old Baki leg stretches where he lifts one leg, stretches it out to the side, puts it down at the other, and assume a almost sumo-like stance as the storm clouds that have been whipping up in a frenzy around him turn from stormy gray to dark black and kind of ride the whirlwind down into the palm of his left hand, turning obsidian black.
Black
Right
Flash.
there.
Black
and then
Flash.
roll my joint battle.
Black Flash.
Yeah, Cody. I'm actually going to give you a $3 for that. So, two auto successes, 2 extra dice, and you can regen 2 willpower, even going over your maximum.
Hey.
Because between that and the setup for the death of obsidian butterflies, like I think that is.
All right. So I'm going to spend 6 motes to give myself 3 auto successes with the socialized specialty, socialized excellency.
Okay. And are you also putting in the 3 automatic from just the nature of the joint battle roll into there?
Yeah. And
Okay.
10s re-roll non-ones.
Oh.
You said it's 2 extra dice?
Yeah, 2 extra dice, 2 auto successes, 2 willpower.
I'm going to use a willpower for another auto success. So that's 3, 6, 9 total auto successes. And then roll 2 more. 19 successes.
Jesus Christ, Cody.
I caught my one niche. It's a very niche event where this would happen, but I caught it.
Devine, you're up first. At 19.
Yes.
What are you gonna do? Are you holding that until guards come out? I will let you know that the sound of guards approaching is happening, but are you going to kind of like prepare that for like when the first wave of guards comes out, or are you going to just unleash it on these slavers?
You know what? My folks, my peeps, my main people have got this handled. Suffer not the slaver to live, and cast Death of Obsidian Butterflies.
Okay. So that is going to be a perception and occult roll, and you are making an undodgeable attack.
Are the slavers themselves considered a battle group?
Yeah, they're. I mean, they're not really, but yeah, let's go with they are.
They're not going to do much
Go.
battling.
They take a -2 penalty in their defense against it.
Oh God. Okay. I will let you know in that case then, since it is undodgeable. All of them have an effective parry of 1, so
Dope. They take extra damage. No.
yeah.
Are you like shifting so you can angle it at the ones that went into the water too? Or you just blasting the whole side of the boat?
Are you having it go down the center, or are you having it go down one of the sides, or because like the boat is wide enough that I think that you would only get like a part of it. You wouldn't be able to get like the whole. Let me read the description of Death of Obsidian Butterflies again.
The width of a single range band.
I love how useful that is.
And it can strike a line of enemies out to medium range.
Let's go with they're all in everyone here is within medium range. Essentially long range would be the other end of the boat, like the other bow, but if they're in like that middle part, they are effectively in close, short to middle range. I'm going to say that you can choose either left and center or right in center, or just right down the center. And does that make sense? Like, you can either get some of the people who are jumping into the water on one side, or the people who are stuck in the middle.
Which one maximizes the amount of slavers in the kill zone?
I'm going to say that one of the sides is going to maximize it without any extra damage to the people below deck.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'll lean to the left, trying to get the highest number of slavers while missing my family.
Okay, go ahead and make me that roll to hit. You have to get above 1.
Yeah, and it's perception and occult, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one mote to add one die to this roll. That way, 10s reroll non-1 failed dice.
Okay.
And I get to reroll 2. Darn. 7 successes.
Okay, so then you are dealing 11 decisive damage. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Are you sure it's only 11? Since it's essence plus occult plus extra successes against the battle group?
Oh, you right.
16.
16, okay. Oh boy. Go ahead and roll that.
12.
Okay. So, as you open up, and if I recall, from the description of Death of Obsidian Butterflies, it actually does not use your initiative. Like, you're not reset by it.
Dope. Yep, it does not reset the sorcerer to base initiative.
Yep.
Area made of wood, glass, or other fragile materials is generally destroyed, but this boat's probably okay.
This boat is currently okay, though a lot of the potted plants, like little bits and like the ceramic things they're being held in, do crack open, and some of them fall over. I will note for the rest of the team, that side of the boat that Devine just blasted with a bunch of obsidian shards that are now embedded in the wood. If you go over there and you are not wearing some kind of armor, it is an environmental hazard that you do have to roll against, or you're going to take damage.
And it's lethal damage.
No, not near Devine. On the side that he just blasted, which I believe was the right side?
Gotcha.
Left side.
Left side, okay.
Riki's gonna kind of see all this shit, and just turn back to Devine. Maybe I haven't put that much work into this whole sorcerer thing. I do, fuck, man.
It's all for you, bud.
All of these people who have been just ground up with this, there are shards of, there are corpses here, and the water is turning red with some of the people who have fallen off that are being chummed underneath the water, underneath there. And you all see the paddles that are moving the boat raise up and come back in, and the boat continues forward. As that, almost as if that it was like being propelled by other methods. In fact, you could say that it has sped up. Speaking of, whenever that it is someone's turn going forward, I am going to need at least until that you guys can get a success on it, I will need a stamina and sail roll from people to keep their footing.
I forgot we were on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Wolf Girl Ferris is very unhappy and will fuck things up.
The other thing that I wanted to note for you all is that right side that Devine has blasted, the potted plants that were blasted and like their pots like taken out and them falling down, you all notice them immediately begin to writhe and start to stand up, as well as the potted plants on the other side of the boat begin to extract themselves from their pots.
No, stop it. Stop it. Stop that
Real
right
quick,
now.
would plant matter not also be eviscerated?
It would. I deleted some health from their battle group.
Oh,
No.
Oh, so they're a battle group, huh? No, this is fine.
No.
We have to see how fucking fire resistant this boat really is, motherfucker.
Would any of my sorcerers, well, I guess anyone with occult, would you guys like to give me an occult roll to see if you guys recognize what those are?
If
Colton,
they're
what?
plant, can I roll my wood aspect ability?
Let me guess. Occult and perception again, huh?
I was actually going to go with occult and wits
Oh, okay, that's better.
because you're trying to remember what that you've seen.
Since the plants are on the battlefield, do we get to add to that?
7.
Occult and witch?
3.
2.
Also 2.
Unless, of course, that specialty, Tirali was inside of occult, then no, it doesn't apply. You can't apply an awareness specialty to an occult thing. Riki, you immediately, I don't know where that you studied this, probably when that you were learning to read back in Great Forks and getting getting some different lessons in the occult and everything, or maybe it's just something that the monks drilled into your head. You recognize these moving plants as wood elementals called green moths.
Uh-oh.
Green moths are known to start off rather small, but they do have a interesting trait of being carnivorous and wanting to, and particularly enjoying the flesh of living beings, not just other plants. And the older that they get, the more strong and powerful that they are. So like they start off looking kind of like vines, but eventually they turn into small trees, and at the near the tail end of their life cycle, closer to treants. These are in the small tree phase.
So, these things are running on wild magic, I'm assuming then? Like fae stuff?
No, they are just elementals that have been summoned.
Well, darn.
But it is now Elian's turn. I just wanted to let you know that they have entered the battle, or made themselves known.
How far away are they from me at this point?
They are at the closest one to you, part of that battle group, is probably a short distance away from you.
Cool. That means they're so.
You gonna start blasting them?
Uh-huh.
They're in the splash zone.
Yep. So, and the fun part is.
Oh, I will remind you real quick, Chris, just to let you know, because I know it's been so long since we've done this. Withering attacks all just do straight damage to battle groups.
That's fine. The nice thing about my projectiles is they use the same stats as light thrown weapons with tags of bashing, flame, and thrown. So I don't know if that affects anything or not, but here you go.
Brendan, are elementals considered creatures of darkness?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Elementals are actually naturally occurring creatures in creation.
So I'm gonna keep it simple. Elian's already like kind of crouched up at the top, and they see these plants just kind of like creepy crawl out of the deck and start shifting, and they're like, oh, that's not good. The closest one, they just create an essence ball in their hand and just shoot it down at them.
Okay, sounds good. I'll give you 2 extra dice for that. Go ahead and roll. I will let you know that their evasion is not great. It's a 3, but they are fairly hardy. They do have a pretty high soak. Also going to look over the green maw stuff just to see if it has anything regarding being set on fire. And if it doesn't, it probably should. Apparently they do not, so I'm going to actually make the GM call that if they are set on fire with something, they are going to have a reduced soak.
7.
Okay, so you hit with 4 successes over, so you're going to be rolling your, what is your damage regularly?
So let's see, damage, because I'm not in my form, is 7 with overwhelming of 1.
Okay, and a +4, so that would be 11. I am, for the purposes of them taking fire damage, I'm going to actually half their soak. So they half soak round down. So they went from having a soak of 13 to a soak of 6. Okay, so what do we? So again, I know that it's been a while since we've done this. So you would actually take. You would only be rolling 5 dice. Since you got 5 successes on there, I'm going to just say those are the 5 dice that you rolled. But normally it's I'm going to.
You just said 11, and I didn't think about subtracting that. I'll just re-roll the 5. That's fine.
No, it's fine. You did 5 damage to them. If it was like if you had more than 5 dice come up on successes, I probably would have asked you to like re-roll or like subtract one of them. But like, this is totally fine.
Okay.
Like I said, it has been so long since we've done combat. I want to use this to kind of get us back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, I have like my hit to hit stuff roll like written out, so I know what to roll for that. So that just takes adding up dice at that point.
Mm-hmm. And since you did a successful hit, you do go up 1 on the initiative.
So you said I did 5 points of withering on them, right?
Yes, 5 points of withering damage, but since they're a battle group, that is, you don't reap any initiative, you just deal damage to them. The only initiative that you reap is from the successful hit.
That's fine. I needed it to be specifically 5, because that means I get to go into Blazing Lotus form now. That's one of my conditions. Shit. So as that hits and they screech or whatever, you watch Elian kind of shift and move into their Blazing Lotus stance.
Okay, so next up is the person at 13. From underneath the decks, you all can hear a loud clanging of heavy armor as something is running up the stairs of from there and ducking their head under and opening up the door with like a loud slam that like bashes it against the back of the wall. Elian, you are the first to notice there is a stout person bedecked in green jade armor, like fully outfitted in it to the point that you can't tell their gender immediately, or can't. This is gonna sound so dumb. You can't assume their gender immediately because you don't see a beard or like masculine facial features.
Beard don't mean nothing.
They are completely like obscured and everything. They are maybe 5 feet tall with the boots doing a bit of heavy lifting there, if that. But you can see swung over their left shoulder is a massive jade gormal that is basically like a massive hammer / tetsubo, and they stomp around and they're looking around and they just go, one of the guards said that Riki was here.
You said we had to roll for stamina and sail, right?
Yes.
Oh,
5.
I gotta do that.
Okay. You no longer have to roll for stamina and sail. 5 was the total that you needed to be balanced on this boat until it either speeds up or slows down again.
Cool.
So this guy comes out, sees the devastation, and Riki, my question to you is, are you within eyesight of this dude coming out of, like, this doorway?
Not only am I in hindsight, I'm going to respond, Brendan.
Okay.
Hey, keep my name out your mouth, short round. The fuck you want?
He points the Gormal right at you and goes, "Your staff, give it back." And you see this man, like, take a even lower to the ground stance with the Tetsubo, like, held almost like a bat, and you immediately recognize this man has assumed Earth Dragon stance.
Oh, he's one of the Immaculate Order guys, huh?
Yeah, he's one of the Immaculate Order guys.
Is he still a slaver, though?
No, but he's a guard here, and
That's fine.
He also has a reason to be here because, you know, people are after you for that fucking staff.
That's fine. Oh, this is like a buy one get one free. Fucking take it then. I'm gonna squat lower myself.
Do a big sumo stance at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna almost mockingly.
Everybody's sumo stancing.
I've actually got to keep track of his modes, so. Yeah, so he does this, and you guys can see that there is a glowing earth anima around him as that he assumes Earth Dragon form. But that is his turn, because he does not get any of the fun little bits about, how to get, what's it called? He doesn't have, he did not meet his requirements for doing the reflexive thing. Next up is another enemy that you guys have not met. Okay. Give me just a moment. I actually have to look up a rule on something that I don't commonly use.
Oh, buddy.
Right?
Is it grapple or rush?
It is not. Okay, cool. I needed to see what the difference was between an ambush and a surprise attack, because there is weirdly a difference between it. So since combat has started and the you all know that you're in combat, I can't ambush you without a charm that specifically says that I can ambush you. Therefore, there is going to be a surprise attack coming Elian's way. What that means is that you are going to have a -2 to your defense.
Which defense? Evasion or parry?
Whichever defense that you're going to apply to this.
Probably evasion.
I will let you know that the attack that is coming your way is there is a spinning chakram that's coming from the side of the boat towards you. Okay, so to let you know, the chakram is going to be coming your way from the side. It is like, so I can give you the opportunity to stunt. It is coming from behind you, essentially. The person, as far as you can tell, had stealthed at some point or had been hiding along the back of the boat the entire time, or had come from behind the boat to get up here. And basically came out, and by the time that it either misses you or not, they would be standing on the back of the ship, like the railing here.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. I forgot I picked up a thing.
To let you know, this person is standing there in like flowing silks with like a half mask pulled up over their nose. They are older-ish, probably. They look like they're maybe in their 30s or 40s, but given the air aspect aura that is coming off of them currently, you know that they are probably much older than that, as they are definitely dragon-blooded.
Cool.
As a white jade chakram comes spinning to cut you.
That's fine. So, I'm gonna do a couple different things. And you already rolled for her, correct?
I have not rolled for her yet.
Okay. It'll matter in a moment. Or not. I'm hoping it will.
Do you want me to roll for her first, or do you want to give a description of your defense and everything before I roll?
I already know what I'm going to do, but I'll go ahead and describe everything plus all the stuff I'm going to do for it if you would prefer that first.
Yeah, I would, because then because like if you don't see what did I roll, then you kind of know. Well, I only need to pump it this much, whereas like that's
No,
kind of the
fine.
name of the game.
I am going to tell you ahead of time. I'm going to be using bonfire shadow evasion.
Okay.
Just so you know, because I'm going to pump up enough that I'm going to be at bonfire, and I'm going to burn that anima to use it.
Damn.
Okay, so Elaine's going to see the spinning shocker coming from the side. They are going to attempt to jump up and kind of down before it can clip them and land. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. They're going to jump up and try and dodge it and go to the side of this little area that they've been standing on and kick off of it and push towards the person that threw it at them. So they're going to end up engaging them next round.
Okay. Sounds good. I will give you. I'll give you a 2-dot stunt for that, so that basically negates the surprise attack penalty.
Okay.
And did you want to boost your defense anymore?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get. Let's see. It's because I'm dodging. It's. I don't know if it counts towards. Because I have a specialization for dodge close combat, but I'm not dodging them. I'm dodging an object, so I don't think it counts.
No, that would not count. That would be like saying that you are dodging an arrow counts as dodge close combat.
That's what I figured. Okay, so it'd be Dex and dodge. So that's 10 to start with. 10 dice.
Okay, so then your regular Dex and dodge is 5 for your evasion. Remember, this is a static number.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on.
Since you're not clashing.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
So right now it's 5, and then you can spend 2
motes
in your
per 1 evasion.
Yep.
So I'm going to burn 4 motes to up my evasion by 2. And then, sorry, I'm just double checking because I had one I was going to use. And I'm going to do hopping firecracker evasion on top of that. If it succeeds. So let's see. Actually, no. Okay, sorry. The 2 motes on. Sorry, 4 motes on Threshold Warding Stance, so that ups my evasion by 2, and then Ember amid smoke misdirection, which is another 3. So I'll be setting 7 motes, which puts me into Bonfire. That gives me another point of evasion, so I have 3 extra points of evasion. And if I successfully dodge, my attacker overextends, and they suffer essence dice of unsoakable withering damage. And then I'm also doing Bonfire Shadow Evasion, which is another 6. So I'm throwing 13 motes. And do you know what Bonfire does, or do you need me to say what it does?
I think that let's see.
It's page 193.
Must be a bonfire anima to use this charm, so you are now. When the enemies with lower initiative attack her, essence ones on their attack roll subtracts. Okay, so up to 4-1 subtract successes.
Yep.
And this removes all of their successes, or I botch, I'm now blinded until the scene ends.
Yep.
Okay.
And also, if I successfully dodge, they also take the essence damage. So if you said I ignore the penalty because of the stunt, then that puts my evasion at 8 currently.
Correct. 10 successes. What? So they do manage. Oh, wait. 1 success? Okay, so that brings it down to 9. There was a 1, which brings it down to 9. But that is still a hit with one over. So what is your soak?
My natural soak without any essences is 5. Oh, excuse me.
Okay. They are rolling 9 dice of damage then. That is after soak has been applied. For 5 successes. Going to reap 5 from Elian, bringing Elian down to 10. And bringing them to 17.
It's just withering, right?
Yes, it's just withering.
Okay.
But since they have gotten a target that was higher on initiative than them, lower than them now, they are going to reflexively assume air dragon style. And their air aura begins to just blom, blom, blom. It's just going. Okay. Next up is going to be all my 8s. Where are my 8s at? That'd be Riki, Ferris, and Tirali.
I was going to say they're back at that bar.
I have a question, Brendan.
Yeah.
How many charms can you activate per turn?
So you can only activate 1 simple charm per turn, but anything that says supplemental or reflexive, you can activate as many as you want.
Interesting. Okay. I have several things to activate. It's probably
Okay.
going to be my whole turn. Now, does the simple take up your turn, or can you still have your whole turn to do stuff?
The simple is your main action for the turn.
I see. Okay.
So like most assume your martial arts forms things are a simple action, which is your whole turn, which is why the earth aspect guy didn't attack this turn.
I see. Okay. I would like to activate. I'm going to spend first. I'm going to turn on my buffs, basically. So I'm going to spend 4 motes first for hot-blooded ardor to up my to up my appearance to 7.
Okay.
I gotta get it all. It's for my defenses.
He's so hot.
Just you wait. So, firstly, I'm going to use 4 motes for hot-blooded ardor to up my appearance to 7.
Okay.
That is supplemental. Then, you can use reactive stuff on enemy turns, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to use Vivacious Dragon Beauty for 6 to bring my appearance to 8, and then I'll activate Aura of Invulnerability, and then I'll be done.
Okay. So you're giving yourself more health levels, is that right?
I don't give myself more health levels. Hold on, let me add my things here real quick. So I need to my current temporary willpower. I don't have any of that, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Do I? How much of that do I
what's
have?
what's your willpower at?
It's max. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Then you have 10 Then you have 10 temporary willpower.
Oh, okay. So I roll 10 dice, and I gain a temporary health level for each success.
Okay.
And then I add my charisma to my natural soak.
Okay. So then I guess roll those dice to see how many extra health that you have. And then you're going to be adding charisma to your soak.
I thought it added my appearance. I guess that's not how that works. It's been a while. Sorry.
I think that it does. I thought that it did something.
I
but
think there's a
isn't
2
like
seconds.
something invulnerability.
Aura of Invulnerability is what I'm activating. Hold on. I'm gonna roll my dice first, and then I'll look.
Okay. We had this so down for a little bit, and then
I know.
we all started solving things like adults.
Yeah, it's charisma.
So I get 3 temporary health levels.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let me look at one more thing.
I am also pulling up other things because if I recall, I think that I gave Jalin a very similar build to yours. Maybe not. Maybe I gave him that dodge. Bullshit.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this. So I'm gonna do that as Riki kind of assesses the battle and be like, yeah. And he pulls his tie off and like unbuttons his shirt so he doesn't get his clothes dirty. He's wearing a shirt underneath it, but he just enters hot mode and enters his stance.
I see that someone has activated their heat action.
I turned on the Riz, if you know what I mean.
Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not leave a review or tell a friend about us? It helps get the good word out about the work we put into this show. If you wanted to ask us any questions, you can contact us through Twitter at apairofdicelost or email at apairofdicelost@gmail.com. The theme song for this game is Dragon Dance by Raphael Crux, used under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice.
Here comes
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the
boy.
Hello, Craig.
This son of a bitch.
Oh shit, what up?
It's Craig Decius.
Craigides.
Benjamin Javovathy. Have I not told you that one?
I've seen that one. It's just been a minute.
I was like,
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Okay, so when last we left off, only a week ago in real time, which is wild. Normally there's a lot more of a downtime between these things.
Buddy, again? Okay.
Yeah.
You're really gonna make me show my weakness as a character here, huh?
I mean, listen, Britt will tell you I did this the entire game to the other people in the other Exalted vs. World Darkness game, and they never learned.
Yep.
You can absolutely stunt it. Like the way that I've always seen it is it's your fucking Street Fighter / Guilty Gear / Tekken character entrance.
This is how they do it in Detroit. Level 1, fight.
So, but
You don't have an awareness excellency?
yeah, it's weird. I don't. Apparently, an awareness like charm wise. So, go me. That'll be probably what I spend XP on next to do that.
Very good.
I need to ham those up a little bit more. Brendan's a sucker for the anime shit.
You know me. Okay.
He hit the jackpot.
Give me
I've got
just
4 minutes of invulnerability.
It's 4 minutes and 11 seconds of invulnerability. Give me just a moment to do some other join battles real quick and notate them on my sheet.
You know, if Devine opened a pachinko parlor, I bet it'd do great.
Every business Devine opens does great. Wait, do we not have pachinko machines in the Shaved Yedem?
Sounds like we do now.
Now we do.
Also, I'm pretty sure the business venture that is your wedding arrangement is a failure. Just so it's clear.
I don't know. Again, we're getting an airship out of this deal.
That's true.
And Vita's just kind of like whatever about the whole thing.
Yeah, like we can bone whoever we want. I get her airship. She gets a guy who can smuggle her parts for her airship. So it's pretty win-win.
Only have to meet up every so often to make an air, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I forgot. Just for the record, I forgot to add the +3 to that last roll.
6 and 7, so still lower than almost everybody.
Wait. And one last one.
Wow, that's 5 extra successes on that one. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That one has a little bit of weird rules.
Yeah, they are within my domain expansion.
Death of Obsidian Butterflies does indeed sound like a domain expansion.
I have gotten the opportunity to use Death of Obsidian Butterflies. Devine can now die happy.
My man over here is like, yes, so this is what white phosphorus feels like to use against an innocent. Interesting.
Just playing that Spec Ops The Line theme over here.
I love the smell of volcanic glass in the morning.
So,
Good reference.
I just have to ask, are they, like, the size that what's-his-names were? Daisy and something else? Or are they smaller than that?
they are larger than they were when when they were first summoned.
Are they like Princess or something like that?
Yeah.
Daisy and Princess, that's
that
what it
was
was
it,
from
yeah.
the other game.
I remembered because I listened to it.
I wish that sometimes these things were a little bit better organized.
Guys, we're not Essence 3 yet, are we?
You guys should.
We're Essence 4.
Oh.
How much of your experience points have you spent?
Oh, yeah, there's that.
Oh, I've been keeping up.
Okay, then yeah, you're Essence 4.
Okay.
The fuck? Why? This is dumb. I'm looking for what the rules are for ambushing and stealth.
Dude, if you had asked me when we played our old game, I had that under lock.
I know. Oh, there we go. Okay. How'd you know it was a girl?
Sitting chakrams before.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I don't have a pen in here. Fuck. I'll be right back. I gotta get a pencil.
Oh shit, you're making Tyler do real math.
There should be some in the room, love. He's
Tyler
literally
over here doing boy math.
Well, he's literally in our craft room. There should be lots of pencils around there.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't want to use one of your fancy drawing pencils?
There's more than just fancy drawing pencils, and also I don't care.
Nope. That's worrying. I don't know who we lost and then came back in.
Look at the
Might be Craig.
Oh no. Should we take a small break to offload and everything here?
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem. I was actually asking it that maybe we should take a small break to offload, use the bathroom and everything like that.
requested us to reconnect.
Okay.
Give Tyler time to take his shoes off and count on his toes.
Shut up. I have it. I had to get a pencil. Fuck you.
Do you wanna finish up your turn and then we can do that?
Either way is fine.
Let's finish up the turn so that we're not coming back in 15 minutes and you've forgotten what you were gonna do.
That sounds good.